Uh, yeah, I seeing that Valor's lifeless body is lying on the sea. Alaric turns one last time, never to look back. He runs for his life, content to try to find Edelweiss and ride back to the hamlet. Ride back to the church. Get the wagon and then go back to the hamlet. End turn.
All right. Nettie, for facing overwhelming odds, you have advantage on your death save.
Okay, so I type the GM roll thing, and then do I hit enter and then roll, or how do I just...
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Just roll 2 death saves, 1 with advantage. Roll 1 more.
Okay. Oh, and I have to do that to the GM layer again?
Yes.
So it just automatically rolls a death save as opposed to something else?
Yes, just keep rolling. Let's just keep this moving.
Does Smith sink as well due to his heavy armor?
I think, Alaric, you do hear like some sign of like a struggle, or like you hear a gasp in the distance, and then it's silenced again. You feel like Nettie is struggling, or has been.
Okay.
Well, I don't know which is success and which is not.
Roll 1 more. Because you rolled with advantage, so now roll your normal death save.
Okay, so I have to turn my advantage up. Alright, it's just rolling, and I'm not hitting the death save button because it's doing GM.
That's fine.
So as long as it
just roll safe.
Okay, just a second. I got to do the GM dice.
Also, does Smith sink due to his heavy armor and shield?
Yes, and in fact, due to that, is making death saves as well.
It's unfortunate, but I fear it would be insincere not to.
Yes, you can roll me 3 death saves as well. Those are hit dice.
Those are hit dice.
Yo, insane death saving throws. Oh, failed. No.
All right, and you have 1 more death save. I'll give you inspiration on it due to the. Okay, Smith. As you're sinking, you're underwater. Suddenly, you just kind of like manage. Your eyes flutter open. Your lungs are full of water, with 2 levels of exhaustion. You have 1 hit point.
All right.
Wow.
You see in the water next to you a horrible creature. You're both about 15 feet under the surface, and you see a horrible creature holding Nettie with its like 2 tentacled arms, just like holding onto her you see like bubbles rising out of her mouth.
All right. He's gonna draw out a hand axe and try to swim towards it.
All right, you can do so easily. And do you have a spear or a dagger? Those weapons do not have disadvantage.
Unfortunately, no. He only has his long sword and the hand axes, which I'm assuming he only
Actually,
has
I don't
long
think
sword.
that's the case. I think a non-aquatic creature just has disadvantage.
I believe so.
All right, Smith, for being the last man standing in this scene, you have it. I'll give you inspiration if you want to use it right
All
now.
right, then he uses it to roll normal on attack on the creature.
All right.
He holds it in one hand.
Oh my gosh, so close.
He would've gotten
No, you
blessed.
missed. The blast is worn off.
Indeed.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I used it for normal. Damn.
Yeah.
That's long since worn off, I think.
All right, Nettie, death save.
Okay.
As you're breathing in water. Actually, first,
Right.
it's a tentacled sea spawn. As Nettie is just stabilized, it's going to first attack Nettie. The tentacle, just as it did on Fowler when he first recovered. Nettie's armor makes it 17, so it misses. It's attacking again to try to recover.
God!
Ah, he's got her.
Failed death saves. And then it releases Nettie and instead swings at Smith. Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Smith unconscious again. Nettie, final death save.
Final death save.
Alright. Smith, death save.
What is a success and what is a failure on
10
a
or
death
higher is
save?
success, 9 or lower is a failure.
Also, were my death saves to GM?
Yes, but you can roll them publicly
cool.
at this point since it doesn't matter. Because we've already established that
Indeed.
We already
it's not-
established
not-
how it's going to go.
Alright, Smith, you can roll one more death save. Alright.
Ugh.
In his last moments, Smith has many regrets.
What does Smith regret? What does he think of as he dies?
Yeah,
as he
he's
drowns in a watery grave?
Thankful that he tried to save Nettie in a last-ditch effort, but then kind of through the heat of battle, he thinks back to his wife still in the hamlet and the rest of his family far away, and is sorrowful that he has chosen death in the face of the enemy, sacrificing essentially the life he has for the sake of honor, courage, and his friends.
What does Nettie think of in her last moments?
She thinks of her animals. Sorry to leave them behind. Knowing that
And what of
Alvaline
Valor?
will continue taking
Sorry, go
care
ahead.
of them. That's it.
Nettie hopes that her animals will be cared for, especially
Right.
hopes that Alvaline will carry on her legacy, perhaps.
That's it.
What does Valor dream of or regret or remember as he passes on?
I think as he fades into the void, either a memory or last-minute delusion of his brain as he succumbs to a lack of oxygen, I think he feels himself back in his old workshop with his old hands, his old body, his old human self. And for a moment, he wonders what would happen if he had taken that deal. And in that last moment of delusion, he feels happy with himself.
Oh, yeah. So Ulrich, does he try to go out and recover the bodies, or does he return to the hamlet at this point?
See, I don't hear anything else.
Everyone's
So-
beneath the waves too, or at least
Yes.
Yeah, you can't see us.
Smith and Nettie are.
Yeah, if I don't hear anything, there's no way I'm going into the shark-infested, monster-infested waters. I'm sorry. In my final moments, I'm thinking about how did the gods turn against us? Is there a sea god more powerful than the gods of light? And I kind of just am depressed as I walk back to the church, trying to find Edelweiss, the pony.
You do. Edelweiss is found at the tree line, and she remains with you for the remainder of the journey. The priest is sad when he sees you without your companions. What happened to the others? Here's your wagon.
They were taken by sea monsters at a shipwreck halfway between the church and the salt tower. There were tentacles underneath. Sea monsters climbed the ship, threw companions overboard. It was horrifying.
Yes, there is a sea god, you know, and it is a terrible thing. I know not its nature, but I fear that my son worships it.
Oh, gosh. That's okay. Convert him to the one true faith. He may have hope.
I will try. Good luck on your journey.
Yep.
I hope you survive these dark times.
Thank you. I will return. And with that, Alaric leaves, takes the wagon, all the stuff, and goes back to the hamlet.
Perhaps you encounter some danger on the trip, but you manage to survive it alone. Perhaps you flee in the night. Like, you stay alert, often avoiding sleep, and at any sudden danger, you just get the horse moving. You arrive at the hamlet with several levels of exhaustion from nights spent without sleeping, that you're in one piece, as is the wagon and the holy water. But it came at a steep price. Baron is incredibly mournful at what has happened.
Not to mention the sword of chivalry has gone to the bottom of the bay.
Yes.
Indeed.
And the
And
armor
the slime armor.
deflected.
Oh no. Yes,
And his
this is-
heavy crossbow, no!
Alas, it was all cursed.
All right, guys. I'm really sorry that this session ended this way. Very sad.
It's okay.
That was.
I'm starting
I
to
guess-
think I should. I was just gonna say, I'm starting to think I really should stop going on expeditions with Diane because it's now twice that now going with
yes.
high level characters, getting
First
fucking
was-
both killed,
Right.
You and Katarina and Dagnam.
Right.
and now it's Valor and Nettie. No.
It was sad. It was fun though. But
Bad.
hey,